What's up, guys? This is Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio Live, episode 66. And this episode of Outlaw Window Cleaner Live is brought to you by the Doodoo Brown Show, where khakis once were tan, but now are brown. And how are you doing tonight, Mark? How are you, sir?
I'm kicking it, man. Doodoo Brown, doodoo Brown.
And my illustrious co-host, Tim fucking... I want to be Bon Jovi Huber. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm living in the doo-doo brown world, baby.
All right, cool.
You know you can't fold doo-doo brown pants. You have to stand them up in the corner.
Yeah. We have as of right now, we have 0 fucking people participating.
Perry's live right now. Dude, Perry's live. Yeah.
Is Perry still live right now? Is he watching
right now?
No,
he's
he
going
just
on
went
right
live.
now. Yep.
So he went live the same time we went live.
Yeah,
okay.
he did. I'm sharing.
Well, let me know is any of you like watching it? I don't want to hear the audio, but I
can't watch it at all.
Because I just watched the first live stream. I mean, I don't know if anyone with any kind of common sense out there is, watching this transpire, but these are the acts of a desperate man, in my opinion. Getting on and what's up, Power Wash, Missouri? Getting on and fucking making all those fucking empty fucking gestures and threats, and it's just like, dude, come on, man. I don't see any need for it. Nothing that I've said. What's up, Jason? Nothing that I've said I feel like I need to apologize for. I've seen a couple of comments like one guy said that he's had to leave a bunch of groups because of this stuff, and then Casper commented he's in 4 industries and he's never seen anything happen like this before. You know what I mean? I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, well, check out the pressure cleaning industry. You'll see a lot more.
It's not even about the pressure cleaning industry. It's about maybe you just haven't encountered someone like this in your business dealings. You you got a guy here that's clearly a wolf in sheep's clothing, and whatever you got with me on video, you're more than welcome to post whatever you got to post. Nothing slanderous was said. Your threats don't bother me. I honestly don't believe that anything that Richie said was slanderous either. Richie expounded on every fucking point that Perry made. You know what I mean?
I say this. Richie talked of his experience, so if you're calling Richie a liar, well, I kind of think sounds very
that's what it sounded like. That's what it fucking sounded like to me. So I could be wrong. I don't know, but that's what it sounded like to me. And if that's, to me, that it's just. Hey, Mario, your brush should be arrived. I think it said Tuesday. What's up, Joe? JoeKnows.org there. What's up, Joe? Joseph Henry Hardy.
Joe.
I know everyone's gonna tuning in tonight to want to hear like the Wrath of Khan, episode, like boom. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, he's doing all. I don't have to do nothing. You know what I mean? They're threatening. They're fucking talking. There was a warning made about copyright and shit like that. Which was something we were prepared for. What's up, peer review? But, like I said, man, dude, like I said, you just keep setting that shit up on a tee and I'll keep knocking that shit out of the fucking park. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's Seth Byers says, it's amazing how grown men can't take accountability. It baffles me. Hey, man, I'll tell you what right now. I'll be completely honest with you. I do have a few regrets about doing this. But I'm going to be honest. Just because of having to deal with the bullshit, but I'll be honest, I don't feel like anything that I didn't lie about anything. I've got no fucking reason to lie. Where's Philip? Philip is very hard for me for us to communicate with. It's like he doesn't realize that he's got to call me on Skype to be on the show. He keeps going Facebook Live. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the dude.
I just keep pushing the wrong button.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Joe. But Joe, I mean, and this is just my personal opinion, and maybe you've seen something or haven't seen the video. I don't know, the one he just did before we came on the Doodle Brown show, before he told the
Sorry.
I mean, it was like fucking just, it was more talking in circles, but live on Facebook. Just circle talking and never making a clear point. Dude, you got on Facebook Live and read it from a script and divulged all of this stuff that you say that we shouldn't have been talking about, or Richie shouldn't have been talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mario sending me text messages during the podcast. That's great. Just type them in here, Mario. I see what you're saying, brother. But we were just talking before we went live that we're not. We said everything that needed to be said was said. I'll revert you to the podcast that Richie Blue did. I'll refer you to that. That's all that's being said on this side. All I'm going to do now is talk about how he's got dirty ass pants and he's clearly grasping at straws, and that's cool, but you did it to yourself. That's the way I see it. You did it to yourself. Be mad, whatever, dude. We were, it's just, yeah. I think you should go into politics too, because it's so ridiculous, man. Just take accountability. Like, man, we made shitty gunslingers. You keep trying to kick it off on Richie. Like, oh, well, Richie was talking about it. It gave him wet legs. So you're telling me that me and Tim, hours of video on YouTube, fucking proof that it didn't fucking leak. It didn't do none of the things that the guys are experiencing now. You have fucking proof from Richie? Come on. Everyone that's watching this and texting me, stop. Mario, stop texting me. Thanks for the thumbs down. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the fucking, the stats on my YouTube channel. All of that. I appreciate all of it. The love, you're hating me and you're just making me. You're just making it worse. So it is what it is. Joe says, I've been wearing the same pants for 2 days, but it's okay. I turned my drawers inside out. I fucking love him, man. The 1.1 Gunslinger top pissed me off, so I bought a bullshit one now. What's up, guys? This is my whole thing about his buyback program or whatever. He's doing the 30-day thing. This is what bothers me the most. You fucking made 1,000 of these fucking things, okay? I'm cussing. I'm sorry. I'll try and stop, guys. But all right. I promise I'll stop. He made 1,000 or 1,500 of these things. Immediately, when guys started getting them, he was getting reports that this was wrong with him, that was wrong with him, and he kept selling them, okay? Everyone knows that because everyone's got one. Some guys got good ones. Some guys it took 4 or 5. Some took 3. Mark's got one that's falling apart now, and it's only been used for 30 days, and that's what your third replacement for there, or second?
That's the second replacement. And it's my 4th Gunslinger, and it doesn't leak. I'll go get it, but I left it in the other room. Let me explain when I go get it. Give me a minute.
Okay. Well, anyways, you made all of those. People bought them. Now it's like, shit, man, these are all falling apart. The guy that made them, the inventor's not happy with the agreement. He doesn't feel the product is being delivered the way he wanted it to be delivered and tested. And there's guys that are not on social media that tested these that stand the validity of the product. You know what I mean? There's guys that don't YouTube that have used these as well. I don't know if he's not aware of that or whatever, but there's more than just me, Tim, and Marcus Bay was the first man to have one of these out in the field. You know what I mean? One of the first. I think he may be the first YouTuber, maybe the second guy ever to have one. I'm not sure, but I know Marcus is the one that, had probably had his the longest out of all of us. That as far as YouTubers that I know. But you're going to kick that out in the beginning, and everyone pre-ordered, and we did all this stuff. You weren't able to deliver on some things. And then this all comes out, and instead of taking culpability, you're like, I'm going to give you guys the new Gunslinger that I've perfected and worked all the kinks out of. And you try it for 30 days, and then you pay Then you pay me for it. Is that the deal? Is that the way I understand it? Or is there something different to the deal?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I didn't watch it. I know that it looks like you probably got to pay. Well, I don't want to speak out of turn. I would assume you got to pay, give them a credit card, get the Gunslinger.
Uh-huh.
They don't charge you until you give them the go-ahead after 30 days. I could be wrong. So, I didn't watch it. I just, for me, as a full-time window cleaner and I don't wash probably as much as you anymore, TJ, just because of where I am in my business, but I wash every day and I don't work weekends. And my American flag Gunslinger, which is my favorite, I set it aside because I just kind of felt I'm going to keep it pristine, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. It worked fine. I used it for about a week to 10 days. Mm-hmm. Well, this is the one they sent me as a replacement. Okay. And it's pretty tight. I don't have it to compare what you have originally as proto.
And there's,
But, so, today I just noticed it was hanging a little bit sideways on my belt, and I keep a 3-inch belt in here so it fits tight. And I noticed it was just not feeling right. And then when I took it off and turned it upside down, I noticed this. I don't know if you can see that, but the stitching is popped. And then I also noticed this right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Is that the binding?
Yeah,
Correct.
it's the binding is not cracked, it's torn. And underneath where it's torn, there's some form of, I would say it's a PVC or a plastic, and it's very jagged and very sharp. So what's happening is as you walk and it puts pressure on the binding, it's cutting through from the inside. So, this is not even 30 days worth of work. I love it, but it's
dude, all listen. Somebody commented he's live again with the Gunslinger. Listen, dude. Listen, this is just, seriously, guys, if anyone has a brain in their fucking head, do they not see what's happening right now? It's
he's
like
funny.
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
He's trying to black us out.
Yeah, Philip, just don't get that you got to be on Skype. You got to be on Skype, Philip. I love you, bro. Keep talking. We all see you. Oh. Joseph Skint is hilarious. Listen, guys, this is, if anyone wants to talk, got questions or whatever, just post them in the chat. We'll put them up. We'll talk about them. Casey Lee says, what does he say here? Casey Lee says, I had issues with my first one, sent it to Dante on Friday, purchased the second one at 50% off, so I'll have two now. New one shipped yesterday, and it looks like the replacement will be shipped tomorrow. Cool, man.
He does. That's the one thing. They will replace it.
I've never once said that he won't replace it or none of that shit. What I'm telling you guys is, and this is the thing that Perry can say whatever he wants to say.
Perry threw us under the bus.
Perry threw us under the bus. He's continuing to fucking do it because we finally told the truth about what the fuck's been going on. And now everyone's butthurt, mad at us. Yeah. I'm not saying that you didn't get a good one. You didn't. You did. I'm just telling you. He sent us 4 outlaw window cleaner Gunslingers. So far, I know the 2 that I used. The whole back of them. I got pictures of it. The Squeegee Life Gunslinger that I was going to send to Lewis that I spent almost $300 shipping around the world. I used it yesterday, and the whole fucking back panel soaking fucking wet. So, like I said, it is what it is. All I'm saying is the prototype that I had didn't do it. Okay? That's all I can say. There's many people out there, not just us, that have had issues. And it's not a secret. He knows about it. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we're saying and I have been saying is straight up fucking the truth and documented. It's all documented. I got video, and Perry knows it, where he even agreed to let me record it and post it however I wanted. So let's just start there, okay? Where he said a whole bunch of shit. But why? I could have released all of that shit. I could have fucking put it on send it in an email, compressed it, and send it to Chris Lambrinides if I was a dirty, rotten scoundrel. But I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm just telling everybody what happened as far as what we know and what happened to us. The dudes that were promoting this shit for him, what he did to us, and clearly had Richie on and let everyone know what
Well,
Perry
they were doing
was
that
doing with Richie. So I mean,
this narrative change. This is our third one now.
It's not going to work.
Like last weekend we were WCR puppets, and they were controlling the ship. What was the narrative before that? There was another narrative. They keep spinning this.
Yeah,
you just threw us under the bus, dude.
Yeah,
that's it. And
he tried to at the very start of all of this. He tried to flip it on us immediately.
Right.
Immediately. There's no getting around the fact that you finally, after 56 fucking days, found that this man had still not gotten his shit after hanging pegboard in your fucking office, helping you, or your store, getting your storefront ready for your big grand opening, spent $700, and it took almost 60 days to get his shit to him. 60 days. So you could say and that's what all this started there. This started there. Yeah. The whole thing of him hollering at me and all that shit while we were down there, I've got it on video, and everyone saw it. So he can throw up what he wants to throw up.
Hey, T.
Do what you got to do. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Of the 56 days, how long did it take me to tell you how long it was? We were like 47 days in.
We were like 48 days in. Never even said a word to me. And when he told me, and when you told me, the very first thing, he's like, don't you say a fucking word. And the very first thing I did was I called Perry. Boom, instantly. Yeah. I was like, dude, Mark has still not got his shit. He's like, oh, we'll take care of it. And then it was another myriad of fucking horse shit and excuses. I can't find the order. I don't know what, Well, you took that money off the card instantly, right, though?
Yeah, no. Well, I went to Mahindra first, and then, whatever her name is. Indira. Sorry, that's close, right? It's close. I went to Indira first. Then my boy Gary, who bought a Gunslinger, on my advice, he said go to Dante, right? Because he dealt with Dante buying his Gunslinger, and he bought the whole Warrior, $1,000 Mini and all that other shit on my direction, and that stuff he's really got no issues with. But his Gunslinger's already been back to a shoemaker because the same thing that happened to his happened to mine. I showed him today. He's like, yeah, bring it to me. I'll get it. I have a shoemaker. That's one of my accounts. I go, that's not the answer.
Listen, dude.
This shouldn't be happening.
Listen, Mark. All you got to do is purchase another Gunslinger on your credit card. He'll send it to you for 30 days. You can try it out, and then you can pay for it again. The product you wanted the first time, you can have it a second time.
What I'm going to do is...
You are paying for your own products. Don't you realize that you're paying for the research, the development, and the fuck-ups of the manufacturer? That's your job. That's my pitch. Hi, my name's fucking Doodoo Brown. What I want you to do is fund my research and then fucking pay me for it twice. How about that?
No, here's what the plan is, T. Here's what the plan is. I'm gonna sign up for that 30-day trial and order me a black one. And then after 30 days, I ain't paying for it, and he's getting this motherfucker back.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say, Tim? Did you hear the part? Go ahead. Or you got something else to say, Mark?
Yeah. He ain't getting my sea sponge.
Yeah. Tim, now, I know he had made mention about, did you see what he said about the Mini?
Yeah. Oh, because he sent it in December, but I went to the convention in February. My hourly rate's very expensive, and I didn't know I was going to work an event. So I got my ass put to work.
Yeah.
They're selling some I thought I was going down for vacation, man. I got to work. So yeah, I worked your event, dude. I did enough fucking slinging for you, war for you. And that's the thing. He wants to start this thing. Dude, you threw us under the bus. Get the quality control under control. Please. That's all we were saying. And then now it's all this stuff because you don't want to take responsibility for something that wasn't ours. And now we're sitting here. But, I mean, at the end of the day, what do you do?
Listen,
we want drunk Tim.
Yeah. Listen, Philip Alexander. We want to have Philip on fucking... I'm sorry. We want to have Philip on the podcast. We do want Philip on the podcast. But we're 20 minutes deep right now. We're talking, what's up, Jason? We want drunk Tim. Come on, man. No, we don't. Tim's trying to work on his liver, guys. You know, he's giving his liver a week off, and you guys are, busting his chops. Yeah, Dan, that's a very astute observation of you. Yes, it has probably been really good for shoemakers. They're probably really cobblers are doing it. What I mean? They're doing it to it right now.
New whole line of extra cash flow coming in.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go on record right now. You seen that black and yellow one that Richie held up? That the prototype that the local company near him built. That looks like, he said it's flawless. I didn't even know that was a gunslinger until you turned it that way. No, yeah, I'm straight up right now.
Is that one of those right there, Tim?
Yeah, it's the original.
Yeah, Tim has one of them that's like, Richie's got one of them.
I didn't know that.
That's tight, and I'll tell you what.
Oh, his isn't worked in.
I'm offering up $250 for it right now. On camera. $250 and a bottle of rub.
And a bottle of Diet Coke.
Yep. Some guacamole.
Guacamole. That'll give you the runs like fucking Richie likes to make. Listen, man, hey, man, everyone, I want to say this too live. Congratulations, Tim, on getting the Outlaw Window Cleaner channel back. That's super dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks to really Luke for taking it down. And
then he put it back up.
And then he put it back up. Yeah, and that was a lot of work, wasn't it? That was a lot of work. It was a lot of work.
I don't have access to it yet, so
but
every
video
is still there. On there.
It's still there.
So I want to get.
Kudos
to get access
kudos to
it.
Luke, man. Yeah.
We're gonna do some stuff for it. So I haven't figured out what we're gonna do, but it's gonna be a fun channel, I think.
Question. I know you're on your podcast.
What? Hang on, JT, hurry up, quick! I'm on the podcast.
The 2013 Mustang GT500.
Yes.
Is the fastest GT500 that's come out.
Yes.
And only the new one has beat it.
Yes.
And since it's from 2013, the engines don't go for a lot. I was wondering if we could get one of those and put that.
Yeah, we'll buy two.
Yes.
Buy two of those.
We'll buy two.
Yes.
Woo! Dropping them cheesy,
you can try it for
son.
30 days.
Hey, listen.
Shit don't make 600 horse, you return
listen, man. If I have to, I think we're all going to be sued, though. Maybe we should start a legal defense fund. Because Perry's going to sue us. So what we're going to do, me and we're all going to join forces like Voltron. We're going to sell T-shirts for our defense fund, and we're just going to put it in a GoFundMe or in one of those accounts. One of those accounts that you can put all that shit in. What is it? Is it GoFundMe? So we'll sell T-shirts. And we'll just donate. Yeah, we'll get it in there.
We're going to do a class action.
Tim. What's wrong with Mark's computer?
I thought it was me. I was like, no, it's not me.
No, it's Mark. Yeah.
He said, "Ah."
Cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa. Hello. Shit stain is your name. So what? TJ, call Philip on Skype. You want me to call Philip on Skype? Oh God, you guys want me to add Philip to the show?
Yes.
Huh? Tim.
Yes. Mark's.
Right.
Yes. Look at Mark's face. Look at Mark's face.
I need some fun.
I need
You've
some
got.
fun.
I got to tune up a little bit.
What was that?
Hey, what's his name? Philip Alexander. Philip Alexander. Call us. Call him Outlaw T Squeegee on Skype, Philip, and I'll bring you on the show. I can't find you, man. Your sauce
Did you
is
just
weak,
call him
dude.
phallic? Phallic?
Why would I do that? Phallic Alexander?
He's a phallic symbol.
Come on, nobody wants me to bring Philip on the show. Dude, Joseph Skinta and Joseph Knows stuff have joined forces to make one Super Joe against one Super Phil. Let's see. Hey, let's just leave the podcast and we'll just let both Joes and Philip talk. That should be cool, right?
Yeah, and bring Ron on too. Might as well.
Philly poo, huh? Man, and for whatever reason, it won't let me add you. This podcast is out of control.
Poo.
Yeah, this
Philly
podcast
poo. That's
is
your
brought
name.
to you
That's
by
the name you came up
crazy
with.
ass
Philly
shit.
poo.
Yeah. Dude, listen. Unfortunately, I feel like all of this has gotten out of hand, man. And, him talking about legal action and shit like that, and what we were warned about earlier today about, you better watch what you're saying and what kind of pictures you're using. So that's why the black diamond rubber sign is now covered up on my mirror. I'm going to scrape it off. I just didn't want to go outside in the cold to get my scraper. I'm just going to disavow myself of all that shit. I'm not saying don't buy this because I love black diamond rubber, but I'll buy Sorbo and Unger rubber then if I have to. You know what I mean? That's what I'll do. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I don't. I just don't care.
I tried to buy it, dude. I tried. They sent the wrong stuff.
I know. I know you did.
I tried it.
And you bought wait a minute. You bought a gross too, correct?
Oh no. I bought a dozen because I want to try it before I buy it.
Try it first.
But you remember a couple months ago I bought that mini tactical. I bought all that water-fed pole stuff that was brand new.
Yeah.
It was a Christmas surprise. There were 2 12-packs of 18 and 22 round top rubbers, and I give them to my route guy that does nothing but brass, and he ain't never said a word. So that means it's holding up, and I like it, but I ain't waiting. Right,
yeah.
And the rubber I got, I ordered soft, and I noticed in KC, every one of them packets of rubber said soft, medium, and hard. Mm-hmm. And the one I got had no label on it. So I sent a picture of the barcode to Casper. He said, that's medium. I said, I didn't want medium. I know I don't like medium because I tried medium in Kansas City.
They don't have a soft.
Well, then tell me.
They're still developing it, aren't they, Tim?
On the T-bar rubber? Yeah, he might have it out, but I don't.
I don't know. I haven't gotten any. So, dude, all I'm saying is this, man. I've got nothing bad to say about Casper at all.
And we don't want to involve Casper in
any. And I don't want to involve Casper in any of this.
Nope.
Casper's cool. I got no issue.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to get warnings in the background about fucking don't say this. You can't use that. I'm not doing that shit with this dude. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately for him, we're not, reading from scripts and shit. You know what I mean? And I feel pretty good. Do you think by bashing, this is Steve-O, the window cleaner, he's watching. It says, do you think by bashing the Gunslinger so much, it's after its leaking issues that you've ruined the future of Gunslinger?
No, because Steve-O, you had a prototype too, so you know exactly what these are. And how good they are.
I don't feel that I did at all. I feel like if we wouldn't have said what we were saying, none of this shit would be going down anyways.
Look,
he was just going to keep selling. He was just going to keep selling the shit that he had cracked out in that factory out there. That's all he was going to keep doing. So
listen, let me just clear one thing that might help. The three of us here absolutely love everything about the Gunslinger.
I use the Gunslinger every day.
The only reason I have a Gunslinger is because TJ said give it a go. All right? I didn't even know who Richie Blue was. Okay?
Or wear a hip belt for that much. You didn't even wear a bucket.
Never. And I bought it, and I love it. I love it to this day. I just wish it was made out of better materials. And I don't have the one to compare it to. So what I got, I love. But I don't love the fact that it's falling apart. And it's not even, to me, it's not the money. I mean, the money's part of it. It's the fact that I want a tool that's going to work for me. And when I take it off and it's falling apart or it's got an issue, then it needs to be addressed. That's it.
And
I don't have nothing with it.
And nobody here on this podcast is going to send their Gunslinger to Richie to have it repaired.
Yeah.
He don't need that.
It's not Richie's job to repair shit.
Yeah.
My
Some
original
get their
Gunslinger
shit repaired. Some of us don't. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But what I'm saying is when you buy something, you should get what you're expecting you're spending the money for and what it has been advertised. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
I mean, maybe we should have just kept our mouth shut and let guys keep buying junk. Maybe that's what we should do.
Well, no. If you never promoted
so guys can make money.
But if you never promoted it, okay, which you did in the best interest of Richie and honestly, Reach It, you were behind the project. You were behind the product. so you didn't put your name on it, but you associated with it enough where you started to hear, well, you told me this was good, and I got this issue and that issue, and you're fielding calls and something you should have absolutely nothing to deal with.
Do you know how much our names are involved in this? I mean, TJ is one of the prototypers. I'm put Perry out there telling people that I'm the one that introduced them into Richie. It's out there in magazine that I'm the one that introduced them to Richie, that got them hooked up. I mean, we're 100%. This is our reputation, our everything about us with this product. And then he's the one that came out when it started having issues and said it's our fault. We prototyped that thing right. We did it right.
I don't have to say anything about me using it or the prototyping because it's all on video.
Right.
I don't really. Right. I'm not going to defend what I did or didn't do with the Gunslinger. Everyone's seen what I did with it. It's cool. I didn't have none of the issues that the other ones have. I mean, the video proof is everywhere. I'm not going to sit here and go over semantics with people and woulda, shoulda, couldas and shit with people. I'm not going to do that. I appreciate that question, however, but I just don't feel like anything that I've said has done anything but made the product better in the long run.
Shut up, Joseph.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's...
Yeah.
But what else can you say about it than that? You know what I mean? It's not a... You know, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, defend what I've said. What I've said is the truth. And, you know, what he said isn't. It's half the fucking truth. And that's the unfortunate part of all of it. You know what I mean? So, hey, what can you do, Tim? I don't know, man. I don't know what you can do.
I mean, I'm going to have to buy my...
Nobody likes us anymore,
buy
Tim.
my Gunslingers under a synonym now.
I'm not spending any more money there, so...
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I mean, I've got, like I said, dude, stsqueegee@yahoo.com is where people are supposed to send us emails for the podcast with questions and stuff. And some of the emails I've gotten are chain emails between customers and Perry Tate that I could drop on here and melt this fucking guy like someone in Japan back in World War II. Just melt motherfuckers. Just blow people away. Seriously, this dude is so, it's comical, it's inexcusable. All you had to do was be like, yo, man, I'm sorry. You know, we're going to try to do better. It's no one's fault but my own. We didn't do we didn't deliver what we said we were going to deliver, and we're going to try better. And then you guys that bought these things and put your hard-earned money into this, we'll give you a better version for, you know, half the price. You know what I mean? And you won't have, you know what I mean? That's all you got to do. Instead of, here's 30 days, pay me for it. I already paid you for it, you know?
Right.
I shouldn't have said what I said. I shouldn't have did what I did. And, you know, there's that. You know what I mean? So I just don't feel like, why do people feel bad for manufacturers or putting out a subpar product? We shit all over the guy who sucks at cleaning windows or are hacks, yet praise manufacturers that use us as guinea pigs. Man, fucking fire, Seth Byers. Did you hear that? Did everyone hear that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the truth, though.
Right.
It is.
The truth.
I mean,
it's the truth. You know what I mean?
It's just not. I mean, it's just not us. I mean, Luke's last couple videos are, you know, hey, let's get this in check. Let's do this.
Well, look, as a manufacturer, and you put out a product, and you put out promotion, and you spend the money to do it, you're going to get two things. You're going to get good praise, and you're going to get bad praise. I mean, what did I say about Mormon squeegees? You agree with me, TJ? It ain't for me. It's too plastic. It's too cheap. There's guys making a living with Mormon. God bless you. Okay.
And let's be
I'm
honest
just
about
honest.
this. Yeah, well, let's also be honest in the fact that our promotion and our promotion of Black Diamond squeegee rubber, Reach It, and all of their tools, and the Gunslinger was all for nothing, for free.
Yep.
I didn't get anything for that except for 4 Gunslingers at his cost and a Plus B at his cost. So what was he out, like fucking $300? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, if you want your money back, I'll give it to you. How's that? Because I know you ain't got more than fucking $20-$30 in that making that Gunslinger. There's no way. No way. Unless you're passing off all the tooling and all that shit off onto us. And that's why you cranked out 1,500 of them, and now you're just going to shove them down people's throat and then be like, hey, here's another one that I should have made the first time. You know what I mean? Pay me again. Here's the bronze brush. Next year, here's the window weapon. Here's what you funded, but pay for it again. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? You weren't sewing shit until you had the Gunslinger in the first place. Your ladder topper idea, swiped. You know what I mean? Like I said, it is what it is, man. I don't know where Philip's at. I've got no time for Philip. We'll have Philip on Sunday when we have a full week to fucking get him rounded out on Skype. Yes, dude, Casper makes awesome fucking rubber. I love his rubber. Amazing. I'll take it. I'll take the sign down. You know what I mean? I just feel like, and he's, told us that the cost, when you buy shit, the discount works out to what it used to be if you're a returning customer. You know what I'm saying? But, I guess we should have been told that before we started making ads and talking about it's the this or that on the market. It might be the cheapest still, but I mean, it's like, a lot of guys are like, quality wise, it's, there's other rubbers that they're used to using that are comparable. You know what I mean? So I like them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. Hopefully I'll still be able to buy them. If I can't, I'll just buy something else. You know what I mean? I was, I guess that's what I'll have to do. I don't want no bad blood. I definitely don't want to be warned or threatened on Facebook Live with a lawsuit. You do what you got to do, homeboy, because I feel like my bases are covered. You're just digging your hole deeper, talking shit. You get on Facebook Live the same time we go live on the radio. Dude, you couldn't be any more desperate right now if you tried. I don't have to say nothing. You're doing it all now.
Right.
Wound you up, wound your ass up, and set you out there, and now you're all dancing like a chicken. Whatever, Playboy. Whatever, man. I'm not trying to do it with this dude. I'm really not. The narrative was one thing. They were the big bully with their chests all puffed out, and that's what they tried to make us out to be. But they were doing it behind the scenes, flexing behind the scenes and all that shit. And then he comes out, and then we come out and just say, hey, you know what? This is what's happening. This dude wants to be a dick. Okay, then I guess we've got to say something about it. You can't let shit go and stand behind something and not tell the guys that are in your industry what's going on. You can't do that. We're standing behind this product. If it's guys are having that much problem with it and they're not getting their orders fulfilled on time, this isn't anything that's, news to anyone. It's not just us. There are plenty of people out there saying the same thing. They don't have a podcast. And we are their voice, and we're going to say it. So sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings, but, it is what it is, man. And we had to say something, and clearly we were saying shit, and, Richie wouldn't fucking talk to none of us, so we knew something was up, and then he gets a hold of me and tells us all of that shit. And then I went back and I watched what Perry said, and then and trust me, I've listened to the Richie audio 3 times already, and I can tell you right now, go ahead and dictate and fucking whatever you want. You know what I mean? Whatever. Tell me how my dictate, homeboy. You know what I mean? Your poles is whack. Your style is whack. Your khakis are dirty and whack. We're fresh as fuck. So whatever, bro. Do what you gotta do, player. We don't care. Do what you gotta do, dude. Dude, Casper's awesome, dude. Casper's awesome as shit. Casper's the fucking grade A, awesome. He's a good dude, man. Mark's fucking went to lunch with him. He's a good dude. I have nothing negative to say about Casper. I think Casper's a good dude and a good soul. So, but he's got to do what he's got to do. You know what I mean? And we got to do what we got to do. So hopefully, hopefully we can come to a happy medium here, and just like just let it go. Quit rattling the cage, homie. Okay. If we gotta get you, we'll get you. Just leave it alone, man. Jeez.
Philip's Skype names are all like porn names. Yeah.
Dude, there's been 2 or 3 different Philip Alexanders in that chat. He's like, he said, I'm here. He has no money, Perry Tate. PT. That's got to be Philip, because he said PT, because he don't even fucking spell his own name. Dude, I want to know how many people are going to be mad if I bring this shit show to a... See, I don't... Dude, every time I go to my contacts, he's not in here, man.
Can he call you on Skype?
I told him to, but he just don't. See, he's right there's Philip Alexander. He is, and Perry Tate's right above him. Ooh, the battle of the poles. Your style is whack. I'm fresh as fuck. Everybody, if anybody's seen that video before, they know what I'm talking about. All I see is a black screen. Ken Taylor said all he sees is a black screen. It's probably because we're all fat, except for Tim.
I'm fat.
Yeah. So, does anyone, Philip? You got it. Are you online on Skype? Are you online on Skype? You got to be on. Skype has got to be open, and YouTube has to be shut off. He said, please talk to him about hijacking posts and spamming groups. I will say this. Man, is that fucking, I mean, my Simpo, buy a Simpo. You know, it's just like, Jesus, Philip, you got to stop, bro. That's what's wrong with the Simpo, is Philip just does not stop, man. He just non-stop. Like, this dude ain't getting no money. Buy my pole.
I had 43 notifications on Facebook in 5 minutes.
Yeah, unbelievable, dude. Like I said, man, all of this same time, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a surprise radio show the next time, so he can't do this to us ever again. He's taken half of our viewership away. No, I don't care. Listen, I see there's a bunch of guys on there that were commenting. I see these guys talking shit and whatever. I had to leave groups because these guys are little. Well, bye, boy. Bye. Damn. Oh, it's winter drama, man. It's winter time. Ain't nobody got anything else to do. I'm on the YouTube Skype machine ready for activation. Don't tease us like that, for Seth Byers. Dude, you know, to me, all of this is funny. And the reason why I think it's funny is because we're just dropping knowledge bombs. Dude, we're dropping knowledge bombs, and these dudes just, you know, he just can't stop himself. He is so fucking narcissistic. He will not take any culpability for anything. Anything. Your jeans is whack.
It's a hot mess, man.
Your live streams are whack. Share in moderation. And this is coming from the Video King. Yes, take Joe's advice. Sometimes you can do too much. Too much. Sometimes you can do too much. Yeah. Mr. Phillip, you got to let the deal flow. Relax. Yeah, I'm with you, man. He does need to just chill. Just chill,
Mark,
man.
I want to know about your squeegee, man. Is it gold or silver?
Gold.
Hey, he's the richest man in window cleaning. Of course, it's gold.
Apparently, this is the rumor. I'm gonna get a mold of it made. It's never happened. It's never
because
happened.
I tell you what, I made an attempt.
You're whack.
All the jewelry stores that I went to by me are selling shit out of the counter. They ain't got an old school jeweler that knows how to make a mold. I went to 2 places local to me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And
in the mall.
Look at Mark. Look at you, dude.
Stores that I cleaned. Stores that I cleaned. So they said that's a lost art, and I said, well, you need to lose something and get my boy a squeegee, at least the mold, you know, and that's where it's at. But as soon as I find someone to do it, it's you.
Well, dudes, if you find anybody to do something, you know, call Doodoo Brown, and he'll fucking help you out. He'll help you out. He'll help you get the product to market. So
yes.
since we're bored here, this is a Bigfoot moment with T Squeegee. This is from the Virginia Pilot. It says, "Please be advised that the eyes appear to glow. Bigfoot-like sculpture alarms North Carolina drivers." And this is not a regular Bigfoot moment. I just thought this was cool. Hidden in the woods of a rural North Carolina stands an 8-foot-tall creature with what appears to be a luscious black fur, flared nostrils, and abdominal muscles that would put the Terminator to shame. Uh-oh, hey. It looks hostile, holding a giant branch. When its eyes are caught in the headlight beams from approaching and unsuspecting drivers, those peepers glow blood red. So whoever put this statue out there put these dark red reflective eyes in it to fucking freak people out. Perhaps that's why people have been calling Davie County Animal Shelter in Mocksville, North Carolina, to report what they think is Bigfoot. And this is North Carolina because Joe's from there. The handsome fellow stands on Pine Ridge Road in Mocksville, Davie County Animal Shelter said in a Facebook post late last week. If you are traveling this road at night, please be advised that with the eyes appears to glow. If you see this phenomenon, you do not need to call the animal control to report seeing the Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or any other large creature. Thank you. That's from the animal shelter there. You know what I mean? So Lisa Nielsen with the Davie County Animal Shelter said, I told the Washington Post on Tuesday that officers received several calls one evening last week about a Sasquatch on private property near a county road in Mocksville, some 60 miles southwest of Charlotte. Each time, she said, officers had to explain that it was simply a chainsaw carving that was likely made to resemble the hairy, ape-like creature made famous from folklore. Wow. Nielsen said the callers also commented about the red glowing eyes, which turned out to be red marbles or red glass that happened to capture driver's headlights at just the right time. That's so funny. Dude, that's hilarious to me. These fucking people like, Bigfoot! You know what I mean? That's just great. Nielsen said she posted the message on Facebook on Friday morning so that people would not keep calling with non-emergency matters. The post drew dozens of comments while people were making the light of the unusual situation. One person commented on the post, dispatcher 911, what's your emergency? Caller, oh my goodness, I just saw Bigfoot, send help. Are you on Pine Ridge Road? Caller, yes. How did you know? Nighttime today we seen this. So, ha ha ha, that's super funny, guys. I'm kind of digging those six-pack abs on the Sasquatch, one person wrote. If he wasn't married already, I would too. I would marry him too. Some wanted to know where the carving came from, and others asked whether they could borrow it. Then someone from the Davie County Animal Shelter joined in on the jokes, are we taking bids? So I guess they're trying to auction it off. That would be cool to get a super awesome giant Bigfoot statue to put in your yard. I would put it behind the privacy fence just so his eyes and his head stuck out. That would be dope.
Around the corner.
But that was a Bigfoot moment with T Squeegee. So I ain't done one of those in a while, and there you go.
Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Doodle
Yeah,
pants.
boy. Doodle brown, doodle brown,
Doodle brown.
So, no Phil? Where's my Phil? I need my Phil.
Dude, I've tried so many times. Everybody sees it on the broadcast. I'm trying to call this fool. Man, I think Jacob Williams he's got himself on Skype trying to be cool. Ha ha! Jacob Williams on there twice trying to get on the show. No.
Put him on there.
Dude, there's no Philip Alexander live on the whatchamacallers there. You all need to get a Bigfoot on the show. Yeah, dude, I've been looking into getting me a Bigfoot. I think I'm gonna talk to someone and have them make me one that I'm gonna put on the mirror there. You know, just the kind of like the side view of a Bigfoot. You know what I mean? That'd be cool, right? Right there on the window, right there. I think that'd be cool.
Yep.
Bigfoot, or just or just Bigfoot leaning out to one side. I think that'd be super dope, man. Listen. Phil keeps saying, I'm here. We know you're here, but you're not on Skype, dude. Jesus. See, this is why we can't do this. Stop asking me. Mark. Mark, with that awning cleaning video you posted, did you use a chemical prior or just straight water-fed pulling?
I believe it or not, because someone asked me why didn't I pressure clean. I don't like to pressure clean awnings because you could stripe them up. But... And that particular area of the building, in order to get a water hose there, you got to run almost 600 feet of hose out of the parking garage, and that wasn't happening. So I had my portable system, and I honestly just took Dawn dish soap and squirted it on the brush, turned it on, scrubbed it up, rinsed the soap off, and you saw how they came out. They look nice.
So he's wondering, he's thinking about offering that service. What do you think's a fair price for doing that?
For those awnings, I get $125 a piece. Wow. You could do it by the square foot. I've never done that. I don't price much by the square foot, but I look at it, see how long it's going to take to do it with setup and tear down. I get $125, and there's 12 awnings on that building that I do quarterly at the same time as the windows in the building. So, and look, here's the thing with awnings. If you think you're going to go get some real strong chemicals, you will pop the stitching on them awnings over time. You want to use a neutral pH soap. The strongest thing I would use on a canvas awning would be Simple Green. Okay, and I know Winsall Labs makes some awning soaps. I didn't find them to clean that well, and I use on the canvas ones, I would use Tide, because they're made out of the same thing your jeans are made out of.
Yeah.
And the one thing you got to keep in mind with canvas is once the stain is set in, it ain't coming out. Just like your pants, you could wash them 100 times.
I know a lot of guys that spray them down with bleach. Just SH them.
Yeah, they're color safe.
They're supposed to be bleach proof, aren't they?
They're color safe. Yeah, they're color safe. But like if you saw that video of my guys pressure cleaning that overhang, there was awnings below there. Now we kept the awning wet with water just to make sure, because you spot up an awning with bleach, a red or pink color awning, that awning costs more than I get to wash that whole building. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So. But yeah, I've never had an awning. If I've done white awnings that had green mold growing on them, I've bleached them out. But I tell them up front, it's probably going to affect the stitching, and it did. Within a year, where they sew all the pieces together, started to open up. But at that point, there was no turning back. So you got to be careful. Right. And what people don't realize, the first thing they do is fire a pressure washer. When you're cleaning the ground, you're going over it and over and over it, whether you're using a surface washer or a gun. But a pressure cleaning tip naturally cleans strong here and light in the middle. That's why it leaves those stripes. So if you put that on an awning, you will stripe that awning up and you will not get that out. Right. If I rinse an awning with a pressure washer, I just use the ball valve and crack it halfway to shoot the water on it. But I don't put a pressure cleaning tip on an awning.
Awesome advice. Technical tips with the smartest man in window cleaning, Mark Tanner. Yes.
What kind of ball valve? What kind of ball valve?
Perry Tate, Perry Tate gave us that.
Turn that ball valve. Yeah. That ball valve is on or off. What are you talking about? What about you, Gilbert? Yeah. What say you?
What say you, Gilbert?
What say you, Gilbert?
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Dude, so, like I said, we're losing viewers and stuff. We had 22, 23, now we're down to 18. We're down to the regular podcast crew, so this is nice and light, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean? I'm like maybe 2 or 3 episodes behind on audio on iTunes and shit, you know what I mean? Just because everything that's been going on, it's kind of been hard to I'm just, everything sucks right now, dude. Seriously.
No, don't. Dude. No, don't. Just make the best of it, dude. So
I know. All this shit is just, it's really starting to wear on me, man, because I just
Listen.
All I was trying to do was the right thing, man. Dude was getting, and clearly we were doing the right thing because the dude was getting fucked and nobody knew about it. You know what I mean? Right. And then we drop a podcast where we shit on the guy and then he gets a whole bunch of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mysteriously 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever he said, after the podcast, he gets money. It's like, all right, dude, cool, So, it sucks. This sucks, man. This ain't the way I wanted this to go, man. It's not.
Nobody did. Nobody did. Nobody wants it.
I had a lot of faith in that product, and man, I tell you what, I shit on a lot of people because of it. And there's dudes that are in here right now, like Jacob Williams, James Riley, Kevin, the window cleaner, fucking all kinds of dudes we shit on. All kinds of dudes. You know what I mean? That were talking shit about Richie and Perry, and we stood up for that fucking dude, and now we look like a bunch of dickheads. Which, rightly so. We should look like assholes. We should wear it as a badge of honor.
I was on the outside of all that when it started, but if you notice, when the what's the other one? The Samurai was introduced, all of a sudden it became Made in America. That shit was never said before the Gunslinger was coming out, and it was negativity thrown towards Reach It at the end of the day. And we went to the fucking chopping block with that shit. Okay? And that says it all right there.
Oh, we went to war for that dude.
Watching.
Yeah. That's
we went to fucking bat for this dude.
Right.
And he did not go to bat for us. His very first opportunity, he fucking shit on us his very first opportunity. And let's not even, he made a lot of promises. Yeah, you sent 4 gunslingers, but at what cost? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a douche or nothing. And that plus B, I mean, let's just really get down to brass tacks here. What really did all that cost him that he sent us for nothing?
Right.
What did it cost him?
What did he get?
Yeah, and what did he get out of it?
Yeah.
Because he sure as hell wasn't promoting the product. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. Let's be honest. And there was guys that were able to.
He's trying to be that community. What was it? The guy that comes out and makes peace in the community as he's sitting there telling us what to do in the background.
Telling us to do that. We need controversy. We need this.
Right.
We need that.
Right, and he's trying to come out as a peacemaker. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. What are you talking about, bro?
Right.
Like, he was like, we need controversy, and he kept calling us the ethical outlaws, and then we actually are what he was calling us, because that's who we are.
Yeah,
as people. And we were listening to this, and I wouldn't take no. We were listening to one side of the story and my experience with his water-fed poles. You know what I mean? I haven't been shy about his poles. I haven't been shy about what I think about the constructor brush, how hard it's get to put back together, how it doesn't really get in the corners like I would like it to, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm out here in the streets, fabricating shit, man. I was your biggest supporter.
Right.
The only one that loved you more than me was fucking clearly that Eric Gillian dude who will lay down in traffic for you. He doesn't even use Facebook until somebody's talking bad about you. Then he comes out like Captain Save-A-Ho with his, you know what I mean? It's just like, dude, what the fuck, man? Where's this guy coming from, dude? All right, bro, you know what I mean? Cool, man. Dude, it's just wild, man. Viewership could be waning because somebody else is streaming legal paperwork of an agreement with Richie. Are you kidding me?
There you go.
You guys are joking, right?
Unbelievable if he's really
dude, this dude, this is, listen, man, I'll tell you what, this is what I'll tell
pulling
you.
out legal work on Richie B. You twat. That is fucking bullshit.
Here you go, guys. This right here, this is going to be the front of the shirt right here. This right here is going to be the front of the shirt.
Dumb.
And then this is going to be the back of the shirt because we had to change it because, we don't want to be caught in a lawsuit. So there's the back of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell these. $30 shipped, no matter the size. And all the money is going to be put away or actually given to the man on the back of the shirt there. Every fucking bit of it is going to be given to him right there. So I'll be taking orders for these. You give me your orders, your t-shirt size, your address, and all that shit, and you send it to this PayPal account right here. And I'll send you a t-shirt, a Squeegee Life sticker, and each order comes with one of the die-cut stickers above me, that one with the actual logo, and then the hashtag Squeegee Life. I'm probably going to do white ones. You'll get it for free with the t-shirt. And send your money right here, your $30 right here, and it's all going to go to the Free Richie Blue Fund. And he can do with it whatever he likes just in case he needs it, since this guy's reading fucking legal paperwork on Facebook. So, I wasn't going to do it, but I was prepared. We're prepared we are prepared as a fucking squad right here. But go ahead, Mark.
I got some legal paperwork right here. Can you see that? That is the cleaning instructions for my homemade man penis after I had my sex change. Okay, no loofahs. Okay, no Scotch-Brite. So I'm showing legal paperwork too.
All right, cool. But I just, that's legit. That's no bullshit. I'm like, seriously, you send $30 to this right here, and I'll have that shirt to you within 7 days of you ordering it, because I'm a savage in them streets, homie.
I appreciate
7 days of you ordering it.
I appreciate the fucking fact that he's using social media as to
publicly hang himself.
Bro, now you have to come to us. If you want to talk this legal mamma jammy, you've crossed every state line. You've got to come to Ohio and you got to go to Florida. So come on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how Gunslinger it resembles Outlaw Window Cleaner.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
there.
that.
Let's talk about this right here. But anyways, you send your money to this right here, and I promise you that 100% of the proceeds of that will go to Richie Blue, on my honor. And I think I've displayed that several times. All of it will go to him. All of it. Every fucking penny. So get that around. Tim's going to start breaking these podcasts down into short bursts, like Richie's podcast, so people can get the Cliff Notes version of that. If you guys went to high school in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. You get the Cliff Note version of that. You're going to get the Cliff Note version of this. But seriously, you send your money to CNWCOhio at AOL.com on PayPal. $30, your address, your size, and I'll get that shirt out with you. I'll throw you some goodies in there, Squeegee Life sticker, couple of this, couple of that. I'm going to hook everybody up. All of this from my main man, 50 grand, Richie Blue, right there. So I'm going to leave this right here.
Doesn't want to take responsibility for the quality of product that it's fucking putting out. And you're reading legal papers on fucking Facebook.
Right. You tell me,
you came out and went ballistic on Richie. Didn't think his ass would do it, did you?
Hey, dude, when I got that text message, and then I was like, yeah, man, sure. And then fucking 5 minutes later, he called me up and said, let's do it. I'm like, all right, cool. If I had, that's my homie, that's my dude, that's my ace spoon goon, Richie Blue, and I'm gonna do whatever I fucking can for this guy because
it just makes no sense,
dude. What the fuck is this guy doing, man? Would you see Mark D. Unger on Facebook Live reading fucking legal papers? This dude is a fucking scrizz up. Hey, Casper probably jumped out of the airplane. He's probably jumped off the SS Minnow. It's sinking all the, you know what I mean? Casper and he just jumped off in his lifeboat. If he's smart, just get out of there. What is this guy doing, man? I don't understand it.
I don't get it. I don't
understand it, man.
We're mad at you or pissed at you for throwing us under the bus, and now you're reading legal paperwork with Rio and Richie Blue on.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Man.
And we couldn't use, just so everybody knows, due to the possibility that we could be sued, we couldn't use free Richie Blue because he could probably get us for using because they're on the back of the Gunslinger. He'd probably take us to court for that. So it'll be a blue B on the back, as everyone's seen, because you got. Hey, when you're playing with the snakes, you got to keep your grass cut real low. You know what I mean?
Low.
Yeah, real low, right there. See, it's this fucking dude, man. Come on, bruh. Preemptive. Thank you, Joe. I'll get yours out tomorrow. Go ahead.
I just got a question for the both of you. What would you like to see come out of everything that's happened in the last week to 10 days?
I would like to see Perry cut fucking Richie Blue loose, let him go do his thing, and let fucking I think Richie should just let him have the Gunslinger. The design, go ahead, do it. If you want to keep making it, keep making it. That's what I think he should do. Keep making the thing, do what you want to do, but let me do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? If I want to make a better version of what I gave you, then you should let me make a better version of it, and we'll just compete on the market together. You know what I'm saying? Just cut your losses. He'll call it something else, make it a different looking design, whatever the fucking whatever, and you still get to use it. And cut him.
What about you, Tim?
I just want a better product.
Okay.
That's it.
You know what I want? Because at the end of the day, I want Richie to go free. He can keep selling Gunslingers. Because guess what? Guess what the four of us have in common? Me, Tim, T, and Richie have in common. We're going to be washing windows tomorrow making a living.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Richie ain't making no living selling Gunslingers or designing product. Let the man go. Save some face. Let's cut all the bullshit. Okay? And move on. Sell whatever you want. That's obviously not my decision. That's Richie Blue's decision and Perry's decision. And as a rational thinking person, if you make your living selling on the internet, okay, then do the right thing. Because guess what? Ain't none of us sitting here have made anything on the internet. I make my money getting my hands dirty.
Look at it, yeah.
Yep.
I think I've got the calluses to prove it. So I got the squeegee forearm. You know what I'm saying?
I got soap, bro.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm not. Again, I don't want to see this dude tank or go out of business or none of that shit. I don't want to see that. All I'm saying is just culpability, man. Quit fucking doing what you're doing, man. You just look ridiculous. Send your money to cnwcohio@aol.com because we're money hungry and we're going to go out and we're going to put it with our WCR money and we're going to buy a huge plane and we're going to fly around and drink champagne and eat caviar with fucking Chris Lambernides and Alex Lambernides and Richie Blue. It's going to be sweet. Yeah, I'm legit. No bullshit. You send me. Joseph Henry Hardy has just purchased a Squeegee Life Free Richie Blue t-shirt, and he would like to give it away to someone on the podcast, guys.
Well, me or Mark?
Someone is selfish on the show. Mark and Tim, not me.
On the
not
podcast.
Me. Yeah. Someone watching the show is going to get a Squeegee Life.
You win a shirt.
Yeah, and if anyone sees that writing, they know. Hey, if you guys see the shirt, the design of that shirt, you know what show it kind of resembles. So you know, if you got Netflix, you know that shirt. So. You know, I would just a little play because this is some strange ass shit that's going on, and I just figured, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep dropping dimes on you, son. Yeah. Dude, unbelievable, man. We're gonna ask a question so you can earn the shirt here in about 30 minutes. I'll ask a question, and we'll see who's been paying attention and who hasn't been paying attention, and you know, it is what it is. It's going to be about me, and hopefully people pay attention. Hopefully it's someone I'm friends with on Facebook, because there's a lot of these guys in here that are friends with me on Facebook or watch the podcast. Should I do that? Or should I do, you know, I mean, seriously, I mean, you tell me what kind of questions should I ask so you can win? Should I show the t-shirt again? Let me show the t-shirt again. This is what it's going to look like on the front. Super dope. Super dope, right? Right? It's going to be a black t-shirt. And then on the back, we're going to have this so we don't get in no legal troubles. And then, you know.
Put your email in the comments, TJ.
I will. And then, you know, you'll get a t-shirt from me for $30 shipped. No matter the size. I'm talking quadruple X. I got you for $30. I got you. I'll take a hit on that shit. I don't give a shit.
I'm getting that shirt. Right after the podcast.
Oops. I'm trying to type this in here, guys. Why don't one of you guys talk? Why don't you guys talk? I hate talking.
I'm trying to log into PayPal to buy some shirts. I'm not kidding. I'm serious.
Shirts right now, homie.
Yeah.
I guess why they're doing that. I guess my whole thing in this situation with the Richie and Perry, and I don't get where it's come to this matter that it's gotten this far, all because you have a quality issue that you couldn't control. I mean, really? Is that the cost at this point? I mean, you had 1,000 gunslingers. You were more worried about unloading those than you were about the reputations of us as a whole, about Richie or anybody. I mean, why would you put out faulty product, period? It don't make sense. I mean, we don't go clean dirty windows and then come back and fix it if they come. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, the problem is, you know, and I've said it 1,000 times, it could have been nipped in the bud immediately. You just kept selling them, and now you want to sell people the right fucking shit, and you want to bite back down on us and like flip the script. It's Richie's fault. The design was bad. You guys had to fix it. Then
you didn't fix it. You made it worse.
Yeah, and then, you know, on social media, you threw us under the bus saying we only used 18-inch mops, which wasn't fucking true at all. You know what I mean? It's just, he didn't even pay attention to what was going on. All he could see was dollar signs, and he just kept flipping over himself, you know, to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Man, my email's blowing up right now. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
I gotta flip the keyboard over.
Yeah, but if anyone's watching, it's in the comments. It's up on the screen here. Maybe it's hard for people to read it. I'll put it on Mark's chest so you guys can see it better, because he's got blue, and then, you know, and he's probably like the shortest guy in the room, so it sits right nice and tight.
This big. I'm standing on a.
So
milk
are you
crate.
seriously going to buy 2 of those engines for your car?
No, that's my kid. You know, my 14-year-old is all He watches more videos than anyone. I got him to subscribe to your channel because the kid watches so many videos. You'll probably be making $100,000 a month in a week, you know.
Dude, hey, I've got a 7-year-old that, man, he's into the YouTube. That's kind of the thing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Perry's
dude, it doesn't stop.
He wants that easy money. Dude, I can't. Like I said, I can't. Like I said, from just my dealings, what he was saying and shit in the background and what he did publicly were two different things. I mean, he's completely flipped the script, and instead of just like culpability from the very beginning, if he just like keeps trying to one up, well, this is what I'm gonna do. Well, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm Mr. Big Dick. You know what I mean? Whatever, dude. Do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you think that we're in the wrong, do what you gotta do. But I feel like we'll be vindicated in the end, and people are gonna speak with their wallets, and and that's gonna be that. I've said it more than a gajillion times, and Mark's like, dude, you don't even have to keep saying that, because you've said that publicly so many times. I did, dude, I told everyone that you gave me a fucking window weapon, and you told everyone that Richie bought me a plus B after I was told to buy the plus A and the plus C. But those are semantics. But whatever the case may be, you gave Outlaw Window Cleaner 4 Gunslingers, which we've given all of them away. You know what I mean? So there's that. I didn't profit off of them. You did. I tested out your window weapon. I've said nothing but good things about it, except for the end caps blew off the corner jets. And I even told people how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And, I've been a huge supporter of yours for a long time. You know what I mean? Just, I dig your shit. Quit being a cunt. You know what I mean? You're a cunt flap, and that's, that. Your khakis got a big, giant doo-doo stain on them. They have a life of their own. When you go to bed, they stand in the corner and watch wantingly. It's really weird, man. All of this is... Richie was done wrong. Perry did wrong. I'm still hoping Perry stands up and does the right thing. I might be crazy for thinking this is still a possibility, but I am hopeful. Listen, man, I would love for all of this to have a positive outcome. You know what I mean? And I feel like in a way, it has, because you can see he's clearly trying to make adjustments to the Gunslinger. But my problem with all of this is, you've got the guy that's designed it, and you're just doing shit to the Gunslinger without his authority. You want to license a product and hold your thumb over the guy's fucking head so he can't do nothing, but you want to just go ahead and just make the changes that you want to make to it without even consulting. That doesn't make sense. That no. and you made $100 and some odd $1,000 off of people's backs, only to make another couple $100,000 off of them a year later, giving them something that they should have got the first time. So, whatever's whatever, man. And 50% of the window cleaners in the market don't. Yeah, 50% of the window cleaners. Yeah, I didn't see that. 50% of the window cleaners in the market, really don't like the dude, anyways. You know what I'm saying? And now you're just making it worse, in my opinion. Has anyone realized TJ's eyes are different sizes?
No.
Look the same to me.
I don't know. I want to know why Quasimodo Joe Knows is talking shit about me right now.
Why don't you get Joe on? I'd like to talk to Joe.
I don't want to. No, you want to know why I don't want to put Joe on here? Because I don't want to put Joe in a position
Joe won't be in
that he has to.
We don't need to talk about it.
We won't have to talk about that with him.
We don't have
Joe,
to talk
I
about
agree,
that.
but I understand the rebuttal
Joe.
from Outlaw. They were being held on a social accountability for promoting the shit out of the product, man. Outlaw don't give a shit about your feelings. Oh, Casey, come on, guys. But yeah, dude, it was just, dude, we were gonna, at the end of this, and when it was all said and done, people were looking at us like, dude, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And we're just tired of taking the heat because there was nothing being done about it. The guy was quiet. The inventor was quiet, wouldn't say nothing. It's like, what the fuck? And then this video pops out like, I owed him money and, Captain Underpants and doody-doody-doo-da-da.
Well, listen, I got a good feeling that second video, that the podcast that you did with Richie would not have happened had the previous
he wouldn't
video,
even talk to us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It wouldn't have happened if he hadn't have done that. So clearly he felt like, you know what, he's pretty much divulged all the information. Why can he not talk about it now? What are you saying? Mr. Legal Documents on Facebook Live? What a fucking weirdo, man.
Hey, guess what happens when you poke a hornet's nest? You get stung.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I don't want to put Joe in a position to where he has to defend himself later, because I don't think that's fair to him. Just because of the mood of this podcast. And you honestly think Joe is going to get on here and not, you know what I mean, weigh in on that? Come on.
Might be good entertainment.
Yeah, either way, I just don't want to put him in a position that he has to defend himself later. We don't mind riding this train and taking the shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But everyone's going to make their own conclusions anyways. There's plenty of people that believe that what he's doing is okay. You know what I mean? And that's fine with me. Some people have a fucked up moral compass.
Yep.
And, I wish I need to find it, but what Seth said earlier was just absolutely spot on, what Seth said earlier. And I'm going to go back and find it and post it again here in the chat so everyone can see it. It's just unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate what's going on. No, I seen your comments, and they probably dropped them. You know what I mean? They just probably dropped them. You know what I mean? But here it is. Was that it? Why? Oh, here we go. It says, why do people feel bad for manufacturers who who are putting out subpar products? We all shit all over the guy who sucks at window cleaning, at cleaning windows, and we call them hacks. Yet praise manufacturer that use the window cleaners as guinea pigs. Man, that's just, he's not only sexy, but he's smart. He's not only sexy, but smart. That's just, there's no more clarity to this situation than that right there. Some of us guys that do YouTube are straight up product guys, and they're going to toe the line for views and flex their muscles and all that shit, and that's cool. That's fine by me. You can be that dude, but I'm not.
I want to say it's in some people's personality to assign the blame elsewhere, okay? Mm-hmm. It's a trait that a lot of people have. I worked for a guy. We were cleaning a 3-story apartment complex. He busts out the 40-foot ladder, and this was a big dude. He stretches that 40 out there. I'm climbing it, okay? And I get down, and we had to move it like 5 times. And I said, let's lower it down before we move it. And he's like, get the hell out of the way. I was probably 25, and I was stronger than I am now, but I wasn't moving no 40 in the wind, fully extended, right? And he's like, basically calling me a pussy. Well, he pulled that ladder away from the building, and it got away from him, and it went into a palm tree, and the bitch bent like this, right? I was laughing so hard, I almost shit myself. So we get back, we had to get maintenance out there with another ladder to pull that motherfucker out of the palm tree because it was wedged up in there. I said, we'd just fucking leave the motherfucker here. Right. So we couldn't close it to get it on the ladder rack because it was 36 feet long, right? So they drilled the rivets out of the bindings that stop it from coming all the way apart. Mm-hmm. And we stacked that fucking thing in 2 pieces and strapped it to the truck. And the bitch looked like this going down the road. Well, we got back to the shop, and he told me, I said, that motherfucker there is scrap. And he goes, I'm taking it to a frame shop where they fix cars, and they'll straighten it. I go, listen, I ain't climbing that motherfucker. Right. So the ladder ended up in the shop as 2 pieces. They kept only the top part bent, but the bottom part didn't. So they kept it as a single piece, 18, 20-foot piece of ladder, right? Mm-hmm. So at least you got that out of it. Well, about a month and a half later, one of the guys that works there says to me, dude, how did you bend that ladder like that? I go, what? And he goes, Rick told me you pulled it off the building and it got away from you and went in the tree. I'm like, now, wait a minute. This is the motherfucker that bought the ladder, that set the ladder, moved the ladder, owns the ladder, and now is blaming me. Right. And you know why I blame me? Because I was giggling my motherfucking ass off. You gotta look when I.
Oh fuck me! Hello, Tom Cluelander. Hello, Tom. How are you, sir? Yeah, dude, you're right. I've had that happen to me a couple of times in carpentry where, we were doing these stairs, the stringers for stairs. And, I was one of the things I caught on real quick with was laying out stairs for, stair stringers. And my boss, we were cutting them, and then we were going to overlay them with oak, you know what I mean? So he cut 3 sets of stringers. They were all wrong. And once we turned the bill in for it, the customer was like, man, why did I pay for these like 4 times? And they're like, well, my guy, he kept cutting them wrong. And I'm just like, what the?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You know what I mean? And you wouldn't let me touch it. You know what I mean? You didn't want to be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. You do it. You know what I mean? So here's the bus. I'm going to throw you under it.
Yeah.
I'm just standing there like, wow, man, Yeah, dude, I suck at stairs, bro.
That's probably the hardest thing to make. Dude, I've seen these guys in a fabrication shop make metal spiral staircase. There's such an art to that. I'm fascinated with the way they come up with that geometric, geometry where it's going to start down here, end up, 15 feet high and go on an angle, and it's perfect. Every step tread is the same distance apart. It's amazing. Right.
Hey, it's actually not that hard with a pair of stair gauges and a framing square. It's actually really easy. All you gotta do is do the maths, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Well, there's an art to it. No matter what it is, there's an art to it. Hey, just a heads up, dude. Mm-hmm. I just sent you $180. That means what?
What the?
I ain't kidding,
dude. Why?
I did 2 $90 orders, so I'm getting me 6 shirts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know why?
Why?
Because Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
And you better throw some damn stickers for my truck in there, too.
Yeah, I will. Dude, what are you talking about? I give you stickers before. What'd you do with them? I've never given you a sticker.
Nope.
Oh, I'm the worst dude ever. Tim, you don't have a Squeegee Life sticker.
You're my boy.
I got Squeegee Life. I don't have the Outlaws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got Squeegee Lives. Yeah.
That Squeegee Life is going on my lip.
Thank you for the heads up there. I will remove that. I had to remove something from there, so.
Yeah, so you guys have
before my channel got flagged. This is so ridiculous. I love it though. It's great. Just keep
you guys got snow on the ground there now?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I've got some. I've only got like a couple inches. We're supposed to be getting some. I from what I'm hearing, around 6. You guys might get hammered, but I don't know though. They say in the tracks, it's the low's going to track further south, so you might get rain and not snow. You might get sleet.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with rain. I don't want no sleet.
I would rather it take a more northerly approach, and then we get hammered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like to be hammered with snow like that. The first estimate was like 30 plus, and now they're saying we're at least getting around 6. Our area is 6 to 12. We're in the 6 to 12 area, so we'll see. Yeah. You know what I mean? We ain't had a good snow in a long, long time here, so I don't mind it. I'll make a little snowblower money. I'll get up Sunday morning and put all my snow gear on and fire up the snowblower and do I have 2 elderly people on this side, and then elderly people. I do everyone's driveway, the whole sidewalk for the kids. The whole. You know what I mean? The neighbor thing. The thing my grandpa used to do all the time. That's what I do. So whatever.
That's right.
You know what? Thing. And the whole time I'm going to do it with a clear conscience, and I'm not going to go Facebook Live and read shit and prepared statements. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to do good things for people. You know what I mean? So whatever, bro. Man,
you mean you don't want no recognition? You ain't going to put no signs out there going, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Are you going to be reading legal documents while you're out there?
Yeah. Hey, T.
Yes,
sir. T.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you the kind of guy that pulls those tags off the pillows that's totally fucking illegal to do?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
You can't do that, man.
That's the first thing I did.
That's against the
first
law,
thing I do,
man.
dude. I keep it hard body karate. I snip my pillow tags immediately and my mattress tags. I'm not playing no games. Hardened criminal, sir. I go the wrong way on one-way streets sometimes. I don't even give a shit.
Hey, if we're gonna have winter, we might as well have the snow, right?
Yeah,
I would think so, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just cold sucks, but
I'm ready to go sledding, man. We haven't been able to sled at all. You can't make it was a fluffy snow, so you can't even make a snowman.
Listen, Jacob Williams is he just said shit stain and skid mark. Where is Turd Herber? Turd Huber.
Are you drinking, Jacob?
Jacob, he's just called. He said shit stain and skid mark. Where's Turd Huber? Hey, Jacob, you're hilarious, man. TJ is the bad guy from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. What does that mean? Who is that guy? Now I have to watch that stupid-ass movie, man.
Yeah.
You know they're coming back out with Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Listen, if Rob Peloso sends one fucking picture with my head over that dude's, it's over, bro.
Yeah, you just signed up for that now.
Yeah, I'm going hard body.
Right now.
Seth Byers is done. Seth Byers is finished for even putting that in the ethos. You are done, sir. Snowboarding is the shit. It would be cool to get David Casnuccia on this podcast. He just keeps slow jamming us, man. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of getting slow jammed by David Casnuccia. Yeah, he likes to bring up things like I got a family to raise and you know I got to make money to pay bills, like all these illegitimate excuses.
What the fuck do you think I got? What do you think? Tim got 17 kids in the background over there. What are you talking about family?
They can do their own thing, man. Shit.
So here's the front of the T-shirt again, and the I'm gonna do the back of the T-shirt again, just so you guys get a look. And that's why the cnwc@aol.com.
Can we put the email in again?
Right there? I'll put it in the broadcast again. It's right over mark, but $30 no matter the size. Give me your size, and I'll send you a T-shirt. All the money goes to Richie Blue. So it is what it is. But I'll type it in there again. Does you have anything to add there, Tim Hubers?
I'm getting ready to go buy a T-shirt. I'm just waiting on you to add an email address.
Oh. All right. Yeah. Well, I added it in the chat once, and it's on
I know,
the
but I
broadcast,
put it up on the computer.
Yeah.
I can't see
that. Oh, okay, my bad. You know what? I don't even think about that shit. Whatever, Tim. Whatever, dude.
All right. I'll be right back.
There it is in the chat there. $30 no matter the PayPal address is for that T-shirt I keep flashing there. That we're getting more and more viewers. So hey, what's up? What's up over there in China? How you doing? You got the ninjas in our trees, homie? You got them in the alleyway? Check out this sweet shirt. I'm about to pay the man.
Ooh.
There was the front.
You know what follows out?
And there's the back. There, and right here's the back across the shoulders. Free Richie B, because we can't use his name on merchandise because we'll probably go to jail in a Chinese jail cell. And they're going to whip us with bamboos.
Whoa,
dude, wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome, dude? Because he's in the land of getting caned. You know what I'm saying? That shit would be hard body karate, bro. Watch yourself, cuz.
They'd lock you in a room with a fucking panda over there.
We ain't even. Hey, dude, it's a hobby, dude. Hey, listen, Jacob, you're awesome, dude. I like you, bro. I think you're the shit. You know I've always liked you, and I was upset when you unfriended me because the whole backflip onto a wiener thing. I was upset. I was hurt. Can you read PayPal's terms of agreement, please? Dude, are you for real, Seth, or what?
Just click accept.
Yeah.
Fucking cheap ass. Send him the fucking money. If you send it as a friend,
no, JW. Cheap. Hey, JW, I go all the way up to 4XL for my main man, 50 grand, Jacob Dell, out in Iowa. So I got to go big boys for that shit, you know? So $30 will get you a T-shirt no matter the size, sir.
Dude, 4XL, that's a fucking billboard.
Hey, man, as my dad likes to refer to it, it's called a horse blanket, so get it right. Does Mark have any plans in the works to release some training vids and chemicals for glass restoration? Yes.
Yeah, we're working on that right now. And look, I say it all the time. You know, I don't want to tell you to be patient. I'm telling you that I've got to protect myself. It is coming together, and my passion is going to be to meet with people and consult and teach them how to fix glass issues, and then eventually scratches. You got to learn the stain removal first and educate people so they're not making the problems happen, because
they're correcting them.
30% of the work that I do is for local window cleaners fucking up. And when you clean someone's house for $400, or you clean the first floor of a building or an entire building for $1,200, and you mess up 10 windows on a building, I hate to tell you, homie, I give professional courtesy, but I'm fixing to take your whole bank for doing that job. Right. And if you think that's expensive, try replacement. So yes, I've got two things in patent review. Once they go to patent pending, which is the next step, I can cut them loose, because at that point ain't no one catching up quick enough to damage me. And the only reason is I have to protect myself because
you had once already were a super nice guy to someone and they fucking threw you directly under the bus. We're not going to mention who it is, but they threw you under the bus. And I was on that inside track too, because me and Mark met in the pro window cleaning group, and our humors are dark and alike. And he would laugh at what I would laugh. You know, he would make jokes, I would laugh. It would be like just the two of us. You know what I mean? And finally, we were like, just fuck it, let's rub wieners. So that's what we did.
Sword fight.
Sword fight, super duper good sword. His is more like a shield. Mine's more kind of like a needle, but we got it going on anyways. But I was really upset when all that went down. But I'm also glad that Mark is. You know, Mark has been saying for a few years now, I'm still working on some things, but once I get it perfected to where I can kind of release some of it, but some of it he's going to have to teach, because some of that stuff you can't get it out of a bottle, man. It's a process.
No.
This is experience you're paying for.
And look, here's the thing that I really want people to understand. I'm trying to come up with something.
Hey, listen, I got to say this before it goes away. Joe and Mark should team up 5 days for $7,200. Fucking Lewis Coatney for the win.
That's brilliant. Okay. But look, this has been mentioned in many different podcasts, and TJ and Tim are both in agreement. To me, my integrity is where it's at, okay? So I refuse to put something out that I can't make work. And I've been trying to make something that works everywhere. And that's a huge challenge, because what people don't understand about glass is you could have two windows side by side by the same manufacturer installed on the same date, and they both react different to what you do. So knowing how to overcome an issue that you're causing is where the education comes in. So I'm close. I'm not going to sell you something that doesn't work. If it's not working, then you need to get more training and instruction to make it work. So you ain't going to buy this and then 3 months later buy that. I will roll money back in for more R&D, because I'm self-funding. I've had offers of money. I'm not taking nobody's money, you know. And for me, this is my last thing. I've done high-rise. I've done residential. I've done storefronts. I've done everything in window cleaning and pressure cleaning that there is. So I'm 50 years old. This is my way out. Okay. Will I be rich from it? I don't know. I don't care. But if I could teach someone and they can make a nice living and I can make something on that, I'm cool with that. But again, if my name's going on it, it's going to be right. And if it's not working, then then we will teach you how to make it work. And at that point, it goes through the roof, you know.
Well, I could tell you this. I've already got plans and a savings account put aside to spend a week down in Florida with Mark already.
I want to go.
I ain't paying shit. I ain't paying nothing.
I want to go.
I've already paid. I've already paid. I've got stretch marks to prove it. I'm not giving him any more. I've done give him enough. Yeah. I paid in Kansas City. I'm not paying any more. It was
check your messenger.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, T.
Check your messenger.
I'll tell you what, T. Okay. What we're going to do is this, and I know this is going to work out. We're going to start at this number right here. Okay, up here, right? And then every time you make me laugh, it's going to drop. So by the time you leave, I'll be paying you money. Because we have a good fucking time. That's all that matters.
There you are.
There he's back. His son just got spawn killed on Modern Warfare 3.
Are we closing again?
You keep buzzing out every now and then. He's the only one in town, crazy. So he can whatever he wants. When you were going to send me a Squeegee Life sticker and never sent it, because you were mean to me, bro. You deleted me on Facebook, bro.
Yeah.
I have been wanting to learn it. Time just didn't a lot, but I plan to. I tell you what, I am. You know what I mean? Window Washing Inc. I wonder who Window Washing Inc. is. I've been wanting to learn it. Time just didn't allot it, but I plan to.
I'm going down there to work in the factory, make dick-wing chimes for a week.
Yeah. Darth Tanner. Darth Tanner. So, yeah, we got another 30 minutes ago. I told everybody that I'd give away one of these. This is from joeknows.isorg. This right here. So you
I bought my shirt.
Yeah, you get the question. And I'm going to open it up, except for Mark, because, he's already got enough T-shirts. You know what I mean? I'll make Mark pay for this one, Perry Tate style. I'm going to make you pay
I'll tell
for
you
the
what.
extra
No,
one.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. The money went through. Have you checked that it went through? Have you checked when it went through?
I seen it.
Okay, so
I know,
donate
Mr.
one of
Big
those
Britches.
shirts. No,
donate one of those shirts. Come on, man.
Donate one of them shirts.
All right, so we're giving away 2 of these shirts now. Mark, not to be outdone by joeknows.org, is also giving out
my
a T-shirt.
3600's just as good, too.
Yeah.
Flopping.
Hey, listen.
Dabs everywhere.
One thing. I got this feeling because if Joe wants a large, send him a medium. If he wants an XL, send him a large. Because I got a thing for them big old nipples he got.
Yeah, he got some baloney nipples.
Yeah. Bitch nipple looks like combos.
What about me, TJ, for the shirt? Craig, hard on the sleeve window cleaning. Dude, listen, I'll send it to you, man. I'll send it to you, dude. It's all gravy. It'll be just like a letter, so it won't be that bad. You know what I mean? That won't be bad. But boxes and shit, that shit's expensive, bruh. But yeah. So if anyone, there's a lot of guys on here that watch my YouTube, clearly, right? So there's a handle and channel combination that I use quite a bit. That people like it's not standard. You know what I mean? But if you know what that is that I like, this handle and channel combination, you win a shirt. You got to tell me right now, though.
Can I win my shirt back?
Man, there's a handle channel combination that I just love. I use it a lot in a lot of my videos. So, and it's not the usual either. So, whoever guesses that right first gets this T-shirt. Nope. Wrong. Wrong, Jacob. Fleshlight pump. No, that's not. Seth Byers says Joe's got Hershey Kiss nipples. Nope, that's not it. Nope, you guys are all wrong. It's not. Listen, it's a handle channel combination that's not, you don't hear a lot of people talking about. So that's clearly not the Unger Sorbo connection, guys. So, fucking Craig hard on the sleeve. Yeah. You're right, dude. So this fucking Craig from fucking Australia wins again.
Are you kidding?
Yes.
No, he didn't get your.
He didn't get the brush. He wouldn't take it. He said he already had one.
No, he didn't get the.
He got the sticker.
Oh yeah, you got to get the channel. You got to get the channel. You got to get the channel. That's right. I said handle and channel. So you got handle and channel, guys. So you got the part of it's already out there.
Hey T, did you put up that disclaimer? Only one win per month, and if you have friends or family in the business, forget it.
Nope, wrong, nope. Come on, I can't believe nobody. No, you guys don't watch my video. This is. Do you guys seriously know what it is? Do you know what it is, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is something I use all the time.
No, I use it. It's in my videos a lot, and I always talk about it. This is my favorite combo.
Okay.
Unger 0 Degree and this certain channel.
I know what you're talking about now. I was going to say that you're retarded enough to use that.
JW won it. JW won it. S+. It's the Unger 0 Degree handle and the S+ channel. See, Craig, whatever, Craig. Dude, he won't send me his address either, because I was going to send him a sticker and he won't send me his address.
Oh, yeah. Give him some stickers and.
I got one more shirt to give away. Send your information, JW, to. You can send it to cnwc@aol.com if you want. It's the Unger 0 degree handle and the S Plus channel. I used a 12, a 16, and an 18. It might be a 10. I don't know. I think it's a 12.
I don't have a
10, 11, 12 asks, what's the best soap for windows? I just use Dawn.
Yeah. I'm a dish soap guy, too.
I just use dish soap. I know there's a lot of cool products on the market and stuff like that. But
Blue's the best, but I like the Apple.
Yeah, I just use varying amounts of dish soap. You know what I mean? It's and I just make all kinds of cheese off of it. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, dude, you got to have Glass Clean 9 gajillions.
For what?
I'm just like, hey, for what, bro? And if they got fingerprints, put a little ammonia in there, you're good to go, baby.
Dude, I worked with a guy that was a 50-year window cleaning veteran.
No,
he would use Joy, and that motherfucker would stick his hand in the bucket, scoop up the water, and go and smell it, and said, "That's right." The motherfucker knew.
Yeah.
And it was right every time. You could.
Well, you know what works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
10,
love
11,
a lot
12
of
would
soap.
like to know what's the best body wash.
I use Ivory. Soap.
I use Menon.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but Mark Tanner's shirt goes to Fernando and Joe's goes to JW because they both won. Actually,
sweet.
We gotta find out if JW stole that answer, but you'll get your T-shirt. I owe the dude T-shirt and fucking barbecue. I'm just gonna send him my rub, Mark. If you don't send me something.
No. I got the bottles here. I just got to send it to you. I'm trying to send you 10 at the same time, so you can get them labeled up and everything. I got 10 bottles.
I'll get you your shirt out immediately, Fernando.
Yeah.
Glass Enforcer by Agent Clean is awesome. So both T-shirts are gone. Sorry about it, but right there, you guys. I mean, if you're watching, there's 22 watching now. Perry and his gang left, but there's the email for PayPal, and I'll show you the shit again.
They went to take a leak.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Hey! Y'all watch Trailer Park Boys? I think it's absolutely the worst show ever made.
I say that every podcast, dude. This shit is fucking stellar.
No, not this podcast.
Oh.
That fucking TV show.
Which one?
The Trailer Park Boys. That's the worst show ever. The Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, dude, that shit is funny.
My daughters and Jennifer absolutely love it. They love they love it. I can't stand it.
That is the funniest shit. That is funny shit.
But you guys, I just flashed. The front is the squeegee life, and the back is the hashtag. All proceeds go to Richie Blue. I don't know if we'll get in trouble for saying his name. I know we're not allowed to put it in the broadcast. You know what I mean? Fucking so lame. But all that's going to him. Shit, Mark Tanner just sent me almost $200, dude. He bought 6 T-shirts, man. So if you want to know our level of commitment to this, and I will, and if I need to, I guess I can read Mark Tanner's receipt off on Facebook Live later. Yeah.
Nice.
Your Facebook Live videos, whack. Your pants, whack.
Whack.
Yeah, your brush, whack. Your leaky gunslinger, whack.
Whack.
We're badass motherfuckers. We're tight as fuck.
What the hell's with all this cracking?
Dan wants to know if any of us here are headed to San Diego. Well, before Perry stopped liking us, we might have been there.
No, you know what? I just found...
No, actually, I was never going to go. Nah. I'm never going.
I can tell you this.
I've been.
Tim was there. I think last year's trade show, and I've been to 3 of them, was so small and disappointing. It was disappointing to me that I wouldn't travel across the country for that. I'm sorry. I just can't. It just wasn't enough to see. And I didn't sit through the seminars because I'd done all that before. I went to the trade show, and it was disappointing at best. There was some cool stuff there. I met some good people there, but it ain't travel across the country. Now, if you told me it was in Ohio and I could hang out with y'all, I'd probably find a way to go.
Dude, we're doing the Outlaw Window Cleaner Jamboree. That's happening, dude. That's happening. No vendors. If vendors want to come, they got to pay us for a booth. You know what I mean? They got to pay us to hang out with us.
We need
it's
a
just
booth.
going to be window cleaners getting together, shooting the shit, and standing as one united and, just hanging out. Like we did in Kansas City in the parking lot of the hotel. That's all we did was kick it.
We let all the vendors into the parking lot, and they battle it out, and only one stands. They get to sell their shit over-the-top battle royal. Done.
You know Perry's going to win with the stink pants fucking. He's going to sit on people, sit on their face, and knock them out with them dirty-ass pants he wears.
He's off the ropes with the flying shit stain.
Dan says he agrees with you that the trade show, you could go through all of it in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, what else? How many times, this is the best thing I got at the trade show, right here.
Yeah. Manny had a killer booth, though.
Oh, yeah.
Manny's a good dude.
Dude, Manny was one of the only ones that was selling shit.
Right.
He had high-rise gear there, and I go, can I buy this? And he's like, absolutely. And Detroit Sponge, I bought some stuff from them. But most of the guys, they just bring enough to put it on display. And if you catch them at the right time, they don't want to haul it back, so you can buy it.
Right.
But no, Manny had a box of stuff.
I think we should do the big convention. The unconventional convention.
There you go.
Yeah.
When's the outlaw trip going to be? What were we saying? Like in August, beginning of August, or something like that, or after 4th of July, or some shit. I don't know. What we ought to do is send your information. Send us an email about when would you like the Outlaw Window Cleaner Jamboree to be. That would be good, right, guys? We don't want to break guys
either, though.
Yeah, let's see. And whoever gets the most votes, or whatever gets the most votes, the month, we'll do it that month, right? That's what I feel like. Yeah. Send your vote to AskTSqueegee@yahoo.com when you'd like to have the Outlaw Window Cleaner Jamboree. You know what I'm saying? Send us an Ask T Squeegee email.
We'll you guys are very seasonal up there, so it's got to be good for you guys too. Because if we're coming out of our climate,
I have no slow season at all between April to November. There is no lull in the action for me. I'm going hard body karate.
Tourist area, yeah.
I'm in a tourist area, and if I don't work when I can, I'm screwed because people don't live up here year round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just, and there ain't enough storefronts around. It ain't like Florida where there's a storefront on every friggin' corner. You know what I mean? It's not like that around here. It's a hard scratch life, a hard scrabble up on the coast. You got to be Josh the window cleaner, clean hoods, plow snow, fucking pick up dog shit. You got to do it all. Poop. He said dirty.
Yeah.
So you guys that won the T-shirts, make sure that you send me your size and your address, or you ain't getting it.
No, I didn't send you an address.
If you don't send me that damn thing, you got to send me JW and Fernando already got yours. JW, you got to send me your information. So us Florida guys will freeze in the winter. We're not going to do it in the winter, Henry.
I'm there.
Henry, you got to tell me what you want to do with your business cards, my dude. You got to tell me. You got to tell me what you want me to put on them. I want to hook you up with some new business cards. I want you to. What about that fresh start we spoke about? I know Henry's got a lot of stuff going on in his personal life right now. You know what I mean? He's, doing his thing right now, and I'm trying to help you out, get going. Henry, hit me up, Facebook Messenger, bro. Tell me what you want to do. Smoking meats, big feats, certifications, Bon Jovi lessons, Outlaw Jamboree. Yes, Fernando, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're gonna do a class on reading legal documents on Facebook Live. We're going to do a class on that. We're going to do a class on how to keep your pants clean. We're going to do a class on how to walk with a water-fed pole back and forth to clean a window. It's going to be super dope. Hopefully, Craig Hard on the Sleeve window cleaning will come out. Hopefully, he comes out from Australia, come from down under. See that our toilets flush in the other direction. I think that's going to be amazing for him. If you come to the Jamboree, do we get a door prize? Yes. You get a Squeegee Life sticker.
you get an aluminum blue bottle of Bud Light.
That's not real. That's a motorcycle, man. That's a motorcycle, dude.
No.
Dude, that's the real deal.
That's what I call the Squeaky Door series.
JW says he loves Bon Jovi. See, Tim is not alone. Tim is not alone. He's got Bon Jovi love.
JW, we'll get matching Bon Jovi tattoos.
Philip wants to do. Hey, Sunday, Tune in for a live Outlaw Window Cleaner radio with Philip Alexander on how to wax your water-fed bowl. It's going to be dope, dude. Philip Alexander, I'm holding you to that. Can we learn how to scold people like children for coming to an event on their own time? You sure can. We're going to have a guest speaker. He's the world foremost scolder in the industry. It's going to be great. Hey, most likely Joshua Schoaf is either watching or going to listen to this. He's like, man, he's never going to get over that. Just like I'm never going to get over Josh made us eat wherever he wanted to. That shit pissed me off. And he made me go to sleep when I wanted to. I need to know how to keep my pants clean because my dick looks black after washing windows with conditioner. Did you block me? Wrong person. Oh. I don't know, bro. I don't even know who 10, 11, 12 is, but he's very weird. Have a Billy Joel cover band? Yeah, dude, I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe we can get TBMA to come and perform live. That would be dope. Hey, I know we'll have Tim doing karaoke. That's definitely going down.
Yeah. No. Not unless I'm drunk. Where do you, Christopher Morrison, he's a Columbus guy.
Right. Christopher Morrison, who's that? Oh, okay, that dude, your buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Columbus guy.
But again, this is the t-shirt right here. This is the front. It's kind of like the Stranger Things logo a little bit, but it says Squeegee Life. I wanted to try to get like that, that foil-looking blue that we had. It would be sweet if we get a foil-looking red. We'll see if I can make that happen. I'll talk to him tomorrow. If not, if you guys want to wait just maybe a little bit longer, and if he's got that red foil to make it look like that shit would be super dope.
I'm wearing my shirt.
That's the front. That's the front, and this right here is the back, guys, and all proceeds go to Richie Blue. So, CNWC at AOL.com right there on Mark's shirt, and then I'll put it in the chat again. $30, no matter the size, shipped. It's yours with a Squeegee Life sticker, Outlaw Window Cleaner sticker, whatever you want. Tell me in your order, and I'll get them out to you, man. You get one sticker, a shirt, and, and you're helping out a good cause. You're helping a dude out that's on, fucking getting raked over the coals.
You're helping one of us.
You're helping one of us. You're helping a window cleaner, dude. You're helping a window cleaner.
Yeah.
End of the day, that's what it is.
And then he can do with it whatever he likes. You know what I mean? Patent some more shit. Fucking buy some avocados. I mean, I don't know. Buy Hydrate a paint roller and a gallon of white paint so she can go around painting people's shelves. I don't just whatever he wants to do with it. Buy comic books. Get a self-help book on self-esteem, whatever he wants to do with it, just let him do it, and we're going to help him out because we're Window Cleaners United here, man. You know what I mean? And when we sat on that deck in Kansas City, Missouri, the guys that are on the cover of that photo, they know what's up. All those dudes that were sitting there, they know what's up. They know what we're talking about. We're just united. We're just together. We made a pact down there, all of us. Every dude in that picture on the cover photo of the Outlaw Window Cleaner Network, every dude in there, we all made a pact. You know what I mean? And we actually did. We actually did text Tim, or did I? I sent you 2 videos, didn't I? Yeah. Because Tim couldn't make it, so we had to bust his balls. But I also wanted him to be a part of it because I know how much he wanted to be there, and I know we make light and fuck with Tim about it all the time. But he couldn't be there. He couldn't.
I'll never.
He had
miss
to do what he
another
had to do.
I'll never miss another one.
All the avocados he could ever want. That is good. I smoke with an inhaler. What you smoke? I smoke crack, meth. According to Jose Neto, that dude is that. Thanks for booting that dude out of the group, Mark. I really appreciate that. Jose sent me, I counted. He sent me 236 smiley faces and called my wife a meth head and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
What got me was, I figured out what he was doing, and I wasn't going to engage with him because that only empowers him to do more. Am I cut off again?
No, you're
you hear me?
No, you're going.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, and then I knew you were pretty much defenseless because you were in jail. So I said, and you guys had made me an administrator, and I'm like, oh, I got some power here. Boop, you gone. Bye-bye.
That Christopher Thomas dude is on that one thread that boost and just like melting down. I'm like, dude, I didn't boot you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just blocked you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I got tired of hearing you talk about shit you didn't know what you were talking about. I have nothing against you. I just don't want to engage in you. There's enough going on that I got to deal with this dude trying to give me life lessons on what I should care about and what I shouldn't care about. Right. You know what I mean? Listen, dude, I'm saying what I'm saying for a good reason. If you don't want to listen to it, just scroll past. It's super easy, man. It's super easy. But when you're a troll like Jose and you comment on my aunt's post, my aunt Barb, she's in her 60s, mid 60s, tags me to post telling me that she loves me, and this dude is on that post trolling me on that post. It's like, wrong. Dude, you are psychotic, man. You need some help, my man. For real. You think it's funny? I don't think it's funny. If you lived an hour away from me, I'd have already stomped your guts out your mouth. Let's just put it that way. And you can either believe that or not believe it. Call me a pussy, whatever you want. I'm telling you right now, if you lived within a drive from me, your guts would already be out all over the street. I'd have stomped them, garbage stomped the shit out of you already. Out your booty hole and your mouth. Your ears, your eyeballs, I'd have stomped the shit out of you. Just letting you know. Don't poke the bear. Google your boy. But anyways, listen, guys, we appreciate all the support. I know Richie Blue does. I know Tim does. I know Mark does. And I for sure am grateful and humbled by everyone reaching out and saying, hey, man, great video, all that good shit. I really appreciate it, man. We all appreciate it. And I know the T-shirt thing, I had made a joke about it on the podcast. And I kind of, just by knowing who the dude is, I kind of felt like, there's a good chance that this dude's going to try to go sideways and be like, oh, I'm going to sue the pants off of you or for saying I wear fucking poopy khakis. And I was like, all right, cool. So I made a joke on the podcast. I'll sell T-shirts to help you out. And, preemptively, I was like, you know what? We're going to work this out. I'm going to get a design together. And I'm just going to be like, yo, if he says anything, I'm breaking it out. And these guys know I said it too. It's been for a couple of days. I said, if he pulls any bullshit, I'm going hard body. So there you go. That's the T-shirt. $30, any size. Right there on Mark's chest is where you send the money, and we'll bang it out. TJ, what is the email address for me to make an order? I will do it right now. Again, in the chat. And it's on Mark's chest. Just send your size and the cash to PayPal at this email on Mark's chest and right here in the chat. Right there. That's my PayPal. Right there, and I will get you a T-shirt. Poop slacks. Hashtag poop slacks. That's our new hashtag, man. Hashtag poop slacks. Seth Byers. That was so good, Seth. Poop slacks. But, man, we love you guys, man. Thanks for all the support. And, we're just going to keep tune in Sunday. We're going to have Philip Alexander on and tell us about how to wax your water-fed pole. Hopefully he's got the fishing pole ready. He's got, all his science experiments ready. We're hoping that he will cut a water-fed pole in half live on the show. Ooh. Maybe lose a thumb. That shit would be dope. This coming Sunday.
Trying to go viral.
Yeah, trying to go viral. We'll have Philip on. We'll talk water-fed pole. We, because he's wanting to do it. We promised it, so we're going to bring it to you. The two Joes don't have to watch that day. Go ahead, Mark.
I got a teaser, and I got to look at my phone real quick. Give me 5 seconds just because I'm not good with names. Okay. I spoke to a guy who I'm actually not friends with on Facebook contacted me about some glass restoration. And speaking with this guy, I knew that this guy was fucking brilliant, okay? And that doesn't happen often. Not that I'm brilliant, but when you talk to someone, you could tell right away this guy's got it going on. Guy by the name of James Johnson, and I spoke to him today for an hour.
All right.
He has a brand new 3K high modulus sim pole, and I got details on that motherfucker, and he told me flat out, because he's got other poles to compare him to, that the motherfucker is tight.
Really?
It's fucking tight. And I'll tell you one thing I just want to say this because he said aside from the rigidity of the pole, those hose locks that go into the clamps are so brilliant that when you collapse the pole, you don't have to pull the hose.
Get out of here. For real?
Swear to God. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He goes, he says, between you and me, I think that was an accident. That Phil didn't mean it to work that way. He says, but I'm telling you now, you know how if you don't pull the hose, it'll loop, and then you got to yank it through? He said, that motherfucker, when you collapse the pole, the hose comes right down with it. No Phillip, touching it. So
Phillip,
we've got more details on that.
Yeah, Philip, I will send you a Reach It Mini right now for a pole comparable. Right now, you can have mine. You trade me a pole for that pole, and I'll hook you up. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go to where I'm going to give the money back to WCR for what they gave me for talking all this shit. I'm going to buy one of those zero gold poles. I'm just going to go out and buy one just to, because I want to give Alex his money back. You know what I mean? Because he paid me so much for all this. Chris was like, begging me to, he's like, dude, please get on there and talk shit. I'm going to give you all this money. When's your Corvette coming in, Tim?
Mine came in yesterday.
Oh, I was gonna. Did you get those front row seats to the Bon Jovi concert?
I did.
Thanks, Chris.
Yes.
Appreciate it, dude.
Got the helicopter ride in.
Yeah, it's gonna be super dope, bro.
Super dope.
I want to try out a new. I want a 3K pole really bad. I really do. Unfortunately, I've got a full 3-story setup right now. You know what I mean? And I would like to. It would be nice to not have to start over, but I'm going to. So, because I feel like there's better than what I'm using out there, and I would like to have a nice, light, rigid pole. I said pole and rigid. Dudes, we're over 2 hours, man. So, we got to get out of here. People hate it when the podcast is too long. But if you go to the newly reinstated Outlaw Window Cleaner channel here in a little while, we're going to start putting up the cut-ups of the podcast so you can get a condensed version of our madness. Yeah, so that'll be cool. I think the first one Tim's going to do is a Richie Blue video, so it's easily digestible, and we'll just hit you with bullet points on that one. And then, Tim will start doing those, and subscribe to his other channel. He's got 2 now. You know what I mean? He don't know what to do with them. He's just like,
we're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out, but we appreciate all you guys. Hashtag Free Richie Blue. And again, this episode of Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio Live was fueled by Professor Poopy Pants. If you want your jeans to look like dog shit, come to Professor Poopy Pants and we'll hook you up hard body karate style. You know what I'm saying? We'll hook you up hard body karate style, bro.
Didn't know that. See you, dude. See ya.
I give you a 10 out of 10 for the, just for the unboxing. I think it's sweet. What just happened there? Did you guys see something? Oh, what just happened? What just fell off?